TK Wade and Chris Buffaloe present Ava in Fairyland, a magical adventure for young and old alike. This episode, The Mole Kingdom.
Goodness, Ava, are you quite all right?
I think so, Mr. Appleton. Did we fall into a hole?
I believe so. I think you fell upon me when you came down. You are much heavier than you look, little girl.
Oh, I am so very sorry, Mr. Appleton. Are you badly hurt?
Not too badly. I suppose being tubby has its advantages.
But where is Jasper? Wasn't he still in your magic bag?
I most certainly was. Imagine my shock and surprise when I came crashing down while inside of your bag, sir. I could have been seriously injured.
Oh, you poor thing. It must have been scary in there.
Well, I would not recommend the ride to any of my peers. Nevertheless, I appear to be unharmed.
Consider me well pleased as to that, little sir. I shall be more careful to avoid holes such as these in the future.
I wonder if the foxes will find us here.
Let me take a listen. My ears are very long, you see, and I may be able to hear of their advances if I'm given a moment to do so.
By all means.
Uh-oh.
What do you hear?
Captain Slytail Red is amassing his men. They intend to look for us. Oh, dear.
And here we are, trapped in a hole just waiting for them to find us. How very unfortunate.
How awful.
Well, I cannot look down on you two for not having tried. I suppose there is little we can do about it now. Thank you both for the attempt.
But wait! Look! I think there's a tunnel right over there! Can't you see it?
Goodness me! I believe there is a tunnel of some sort. I almost didn't see it for how dark it is in this hole. I wonder where it leads.
Well, standing around here won't answer the question. I say we take the tunnel, for it will be no safer here while we wait to be found by Captain Slytail and his men.
Very well. Follow me, you two. Remember to stay close so that we don't lose one another.
Okay.
Right behind you.
I am afraid that this is as far as we can go.
Has the tunnel ended, Mr. Appleton?
No, it's not that. It's just become much too dark for us to continue. The light from outside has completely left us.
That is a shame. We do not know what is ahead of us. We could wind up falling in a pitfall of some kind. I hope the foxes do not find us here.
There must be something we can do.
There is very little we can do while in so much darkness. Why, I cannot even see the hand in front of my face. But I suppose now may be a good time to ask a question. Dear Jasper, where might we find ourselves? I am not accustomed to hearing rabbits talk in America.
I told you, we are in Fairyland. I've read all about it.
Indeed, this is Fairyland. In particular, this is the animal kingdom within Fairyland. As to the dumb rabbits of America, that sounds like an awful place to live. All the rabbits I have ever known simply love to make conversation.
None of the bunnies in America have ever spoken to me. They usually just hop away and try to avoid us.
Well, you won't find me going to America anytime soon. Those rabbits sound rather rude, if you ask me. You two seem perfectly friendly and not the type to flee from.
I suppose I am in no position to blame you, but very well. I suppose a talking rabbit and fox are enough proof for me. Although I do keep wondering if I am going to wake up any moment.
I don't think this is a dream, Mr. Appleton. We really are trapped in a dark cavern.
That is the sad circumstance of the moment. I agree.
Dear Rupert, did I not hear that your bag was a magical one?
I suppose it may be magical. I have never really decided on the matter.
What's to decide? You found that yellow brush, didn't you? I believe that really is a magical bag, Mr. Appleton, and you should too.
Well, I suppose so.
Might there be something within your magical bag that can help us out of this cavern?
I guess there would be no reason not to check. Let's see here. Oh, goodness me. A book of matches.
See? I told you it was a magical bag.
Good show, Rupert. Quick, strike one so that we can see ahead.
All right, let me just pull out one of these matches, and...
Ah!
Good heavens!
It's a mole!
Please, put out that wretched flame before I am blinded. It is as if I am staring into the cursed sun itself.
Better do as he says.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That was just dreadful.
How long were you standing there listening to us?
Not very long. I heard some chatter down this tunnel and suspected some sort of invasion. I was trying to sneak up on you so that you all might be captured. When that horrible fire was lit, most dreadful. I am still having flashbacks.
Why did you intend to capture us, Mr. Mole?
Indeed. We intended you no harm.
You are all invaders within the dazzling kingdom of the moles, you see. As I can tell, you are all creatures of the land above. You have no right to be underground as we are. Therefore, what business could you have us under the deliberate invasion of our innocent people?
We were running away from foxes, and this tunnel was the only way to escape them.
That is true. You see, they intended to capture us just as you had.
It's all hearsay to me, but perhaps you are telling the truth. Nevertheless, you must allow me to capture you, so that I may take you to our great king of the moles, who is named Underclaw.
But we do not wish to be captured.
Oh, never mind, Ava. Perhaps this king will prove to be a reasonable fellow. I say we allow him to capture us for the time being.
It sounds good to me. Anything is better than being captured by those foxes.
I suppose you are right, Mr. Appleton.
Oh, very good. You have all made an excellent decision. Please follow me and do not make any more of that dreadful light. I do not think I could withstand such an event twice in one afternoon.
But without light, how will we be able to see where we are to follow you?
Leave that to me. With my long bunny ears, which are very good at hearing, I shall be able to hear precisely where our captor is leading us. Rupert, you hold onto my puffy tail, and Ava can hang onto your oversized coattails. Together, we shall be able to make it through.
What a good idea, Jasper!
Indeed. Lead on.
Very well. Off we go then.
I hear chattering all around us, Mr. Mole. Where are we?
This little girl is Molestead, a very dazzling city within the dazzling kingdom of the moles. As you can see, we live in a lap of luxury. There are few cities more beautiful than this one.
Unfortunately, we are unable to see anything at all. It is just as dark as it was within the tunnel.
Yes, I understand how you surface dwellers are about light, but still, I have told you all about it. You must still be dazzled by it after what I have told you.
I must agree with Ava, for you see that we are completely blind within your city. It is simply impossible for us to be dazzled without being able to see.
Yes, if only I could see.
They are right. I cannot see a thing at all. Although I do hear many moles here and there.
Never mind! I am sorry to have wasted my time in describing it to such ingrates. Let us continue to see the king before I say something I will regret.
Ooh, very well.
Mr. Rupert,
Hmm?
I think we may have irritated him.
Well, it's his own fault. How are we supposed to see this great city? We are not moles. Best not to bring it up to him again.
Good idea. I do not wish to be on any worse terms with someone who has captured us. I can't hear all the townsfolk anymore. Jasper, are we still following you?
I'm still here, Ava. Don't worry. I won't go the wrong way. My ears are a spectacular creation.
The ground beneath my feet seems to be a bit more level. I only wish I could see where we are going.
Very true. It is terribly frustrating to not even know where you are walking. Why, we may not even see this king who we are being taken to. I wonder if he is as short and pudgy as our captor.
I beg your pardon.
Oh my! Who was that just then?
Little girl, I regret that you have just offended His Majesty, King Underclaw.
Good heavens!
Are we in the throne room already?
You certainly are, and you may find it very wise to watch your tongue in my presence. You are, after all, uninvited guest in my kingdom. Speaking of which, who are you?
I am Ava Paige, Your Majesty.
And I am Jasper the Bunny.
And I am Rupert Appleton the Third, Your Majesty, and I shall be pleased to make your acquaintance, and I'm sure you shall be pleased to make mine.
We'll see about that. Mole, why have you brought these overworlders to our domain?
I caught them sneaking around the outer tunnels, your Moleship. They claim to be running away from some foxes and took refuge within your kingdom. I am unsure they speak the truth, but when I attempted to capture them unawares, the large tubby one magically produced a terrible fire, which nearly blinded me permanently.
Is that true, Mr. Appleton? Are you capable of such magic?
Well now, I suppose I can do something of the sort, Your Majesty, but I assure you that I meant the mole no harm.
You must understand, King Underclaw, that we were unable to see, even with our hands in front of our faces. We have no choice but to attempt to light our way.
That does indeed sound plausible. But however, I must still find out if you are telling the truth about being pursued by those foxes. For that, I shall summon my chief magician, who is known as Molzuk. Gods, bring him here at once.
My, these are strange affairs.
Molzuk is a very strange name. Don't you think so, Jasper?
I suppose it is, in a way. But I would warn you to be careful what you say in this room.
Oh, it's so hard to picture being in such a place without being able to see it.
Understandable, but still try to do your best.
It is I, the great magician, Molzuk. You called for me, my king. Yes, indeed. I have use of you and your magical spyglass. I wish for you to look across the land above, to see if there's any foxes looking for these intruders. Ah, a very good suggestion. For there is nothing that I cannot see with this amazing spyglass of mine. Allow me a moment. Ah, here we are. Let's have a look-see. What do you see? It is unbearably sunny above ground, your moleship. Other than that, do you see any of the foxes? Oh yes, many of them in fact. It appears to me that there's an entire army of them just leaving a trail, and they do appear to be searching for someone. Now, might I put this spyglass away? The light from above is blinding me. Yes, yes. You are dismissed, Molzuk. It seems that you two humans and one rabbit were telling the truth. For this reason, I will be allowing you to pass through the northern exit of our dazzling kingdom unmolested. But you must promise me that you will not return under any circumstance. We want trouble with neither you nor those foxes.
I speak for all three of us, Your Majesty. We shall not bother you again with our troubles.
Yes, very good. But before you go, I would like to ask what you think of our dazzling kingdom. We get so few visitors that I am eager to hear what strangers think of such a lovely place.
I do not believe we can say much at all about it, your moleship. You see, we are blind while we stand before you. It is too dark for us to see anything of your kingdom.
Oh, but I assure you it is quite dazzling. Why, the very floors that you walk upon are made of polished marble. The walls are made of solid gold, and the furniture is studded with many types of precious gems and rubies. After hearing my description, I assume you are now very much impressed. Am I correct?
Oh, Rupert, I can't see any of those things.
Ah, we are very sorry, Your Majesty, but we are simply unable to appreciate your kingdom by only hearing of it. If you will only permit me to light the room up a bit.
Goodness, no! Do you wish us all to be blinded? Out with you! I do not wish to see any more of this unappreciative people. Guards, take them out at once!
Well, at least we're getting out of here.
Yes, I agree. I do not wish to stay here a moment more.
And after how that king just treated us, I hope we never have to come back.
Get out!
Thank you for listening to this episode of Ava in Fairyland, brought to you by TK Wade and Chris Buffaloe. We hope you shall tune in next time to see what happens to our brave adventurers. The part of Ava was played by Anna Buffaloe. King Underclaw as well as Bolzerk the Magician were portrayed by Lee Harvey. Chris Buffaloe took on the role of Rupert Appleton, and TK Wade portrayed Jasper the Rabbit. The part of the Mole Citizen, as well as the announcer, were performed by Sean O'Toole. All musical pieces were composed and performed by M.J.S. Shelvis. The script, as well as the original story, were written by T.K. Wade. This program is lovingly dedicated to the memory of Lynn Ann O'Toole.